What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today is another news edition episode where we go over this week's latest news, whether it's anime, gaming, manga, entertainment, and all that cool fun stuff. But before we get into the video, if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray Aunn with my co-host Aunn. Aunn, say what's up.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Bro, I don't know why I always call it a video, even though it's a podcast. Probably because like the screen. I don't fucking know, but shout out to our sponsor, DropClick. Aunn, you want to talk about DropClick real quick?
I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking to spice up your setup with mouse pads and keycaps, we got a ton of different designs. Some are minimal, some are a bit more, flashy. It all depends on what you guys kind of like. Also, if you guys are competitive gamers that play FPS games and you use a standard PS4, PS5 controllers, definitely go check out the trigger stops. They allow you to aim, shoot, and react quicker by reducing your trigger travel distance. And use code Anime Plus for 10% off.
Yeah, link will be in the description. Thank you guys. Thank you, DropClick. Let's get into the first article today. So we had the Crunchyroll Anime Awards 2024 come out. We just did a whole entire podcast. So if you guys want to listen to that, pause right now and go ahead and listen to that. We're not going to go over every single award here because we just did that in our opinions. But what we will do is just talk about one anime of the year, and then we'll move on to the next article. But we talked about this. If you guys want to go ahead and guess what it is, if you haven't watched that episode yet, it was JJK season 2. But yeah, again, we had a lot of opinions. So again, we're not going to go too much into detail. But Owen, do you want to just say something quickly on this before we move on?
Yeah, fuck JJK. No, I'm joking. No, but JJK got so many nominations and wins. We were just our main point, and this is kind of a spoiler, is it was more of a popularity contest than a contest for each individual category.
Mm-hmm.
What we came up with a couple of solutions from our perspective, but yeah, I mean, again, this is what happens when people vote normally, and nonetheless, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for anime awards. It allows like creators to strive for these awards, so it makes it more basically competitive. But yeah, I mean, JJK did win a ton of awards, but JJK is fucking awesome. So
yeah, I mean, it would be cool if like this becomes like the Oscars or Emmys. I don't even know. I don't really follow all that, but this apparently we went from 18 million votes last year to 34 this year, 34 million votes. So that's honestly really impressive. This is becoming like a really big cultural phenomenon. This is becoming a thing for anime, and I don't know, I think it's really cool. So we talked about our opinions, what needs to get better, but either way, this shit's fun. But let's get into the next article. What's up?
I think it's good just because it brings the community together. We all vote for the anime we like, and you were saying how it went from 18 million votes to 34 million votes. That's a good sign. And our whole just to give you guys, if it's your first time watching or if you guys haven't just started watching us and whatnot, our whole reason for starting the podcast and creating a community like this is to build the biggest anime community and get the notion of the word weeb and the stigma around anime in a better light. And we see this year by year, from 18 million to 34 million, we're at a positive trend, and that's that helps us reach our goal, and it's just a good thing for anime in general.
Thanks. All right, yo, let's get into the next article. This one's really cool. So One Punch Man season 3. This was announced way back in 2022 of August. That's how long ago this was announced. We got some rumors or leaks that Mappa was supposed to do season 3, but apparently that's all wrong. Just recently, JC Staff, they kind of dropped a trailer of season 3. So this kind of had everyone shook. Everyone was like, oh shit. Yeah, everyone was saying it was Mappa. Turns out it's not Mappa. It is JC Staff. They did season 2. They're coming back for season 3. But even though they're coming back, we still don't know when season 3 is dropping. So that kind of sucks. But we do know that it is coming. It's in the works at the very least.
So who made which studio made One Punch Man before?
So season 1 was done by Madhouse. Season 2 was done by JC Staff. and then JC Staff is coming back for season 3.
Okay, so that's a good thing. It's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't really watch one. Excuse me. I don't really watch One Punch Man, at all, so I can't really say too much. But I do know people loved, the animations for One Punch Man, and that was like a huge, factor. And the fact that some the people that have done it for season 2 are doing it for season 3, I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wish we got a release date, but we didn't. But nonetheless, I really love One Punch Man. The last season was sick, and it's been so long that I've been craving One Punch Man. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it drops pretty soon.
Hell yeah! We getting this before GTA 6 or what?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's a
Both them taking dumb long. Yeah, let's get into the next one.
All right, so the next one is pretty cool. We have a new Korean live action series based off an anime. It's coming on April 5th on Netflix, and this time around it is Parasyte. It's not the full Parasyte anime, it's more of like a spin-off or based off of it. But nonetheless, we are getting that. Live actions have been going crazy. We just got Avatar: The Last Airbender. We got One Piece last year, and both of them have been successful. This one does go hard, and from what I've seen, Korean live action adaptations are pretty fire. So I have high hopes for this one. I know I posted this on our Instagram. A lot of people were commenting like, "Who asked for this?" And I'm not really hyped for this, but it looks pretty good based off the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, bro, live actions have been popping up heavy these days, bro, and they've just been getting better and better. I know some people don't agree with me that the Avatar live action wasn't the best, but I don't know. I think so. The way I see it is, bro, it's hard to turn something from cartoon slash anime into real life. It's hard to portray powers and all that, and then also you have to condense a story from a very long story to a short story, but also keep all the correct information. The information that really matters. You need to keep that in there. So it's hard to it's kind of hard to execute, and I think they've been executing it like super well.
Yeah, I mean, the I just did like a quick little short on Avatar: The Last Airbender, and apparently in 2 weeks they had over 300 million like watch hours, which is just absolutely insane. I know this is technically not for the next week or whatever, but small little tidbit: Avatar announced season 2 and 3. We'll talk about it more in the next week's episode, but I mean, this is just showing that live action is kind of a trend right now. So it's honestly crazy, but it is impressive, and I'm excited for this one, even though it seems like not that many people are.
Yeah, I mean it's a good way to get non-anime fans into the anime through a different medium because some people don't like anime just because it's anime,
Yeah,
And I think um and I've seen this personally, that One Piece live action changed the view of um or like allowed people to watch or give One Piece a chance because of what they saw in the live action. And yeah, I think it's just it's a good thing for the anime community, and it just gets newer people into the shows.
yeah, for sure. All right, let's get into the next one. We have a couple of Crunchyroll stories. We'll start off with this one. This is kind of a fun story, but also kind of scary. Crunchyroll is confirming that they're testing AI for subtitling. This is obviously because of advancement in technology and in AI specifically. This is kind of a sad thing for a lot of people that's jobs are based off of this. People translate for a living. You know what I mean? So this is very scary. I guess it's just kind of the way the world works at this point. But Crunchyroll is optimizing, they're adapting, and they're evolving and doing as much as they can to kind of make their service a little bit better. I'm not glazing Crunchyroll at all. I'm just saying this is probably what 99% of companies are going to try to do from now on. But I just thought it was interesting that they're going to go down this route and kind of say fuck all the people that have worked hard for us for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we understand it from a business perspective. AI does not cost as much as a translator, but yeah, it's sad to see. But does it open any doors for anything else? I'm thinking. I'm not saying it does. I'm just like, usually when one door closes, another door opens, and um it is sad to see, But if there's another use case for it, for like other people, like if it makes it easier for like solo, not like people that make anime solo and then they need subtitling or something. I don't know. I'm just yapping right now, but realistically, it is kind of fucked up at the end of the day. Yeah.
I mean, we'll just have to see. It looks like they're just testing it out. But yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. Let's get into the next article. So this is a pretty big update regarding the whole Funimation legacy subscriber piece of news that we talked about a little earlier ago, where Funimation obviously got bought out by Crunchyroll, or they got merged or whatever it is. Basically, if you had Funimation, you had to move over to Crunchyroll eventually. That time is coming very soon. Funimation is shutting down on April 2nd. So what happened is a lot of people bought content digitally. So like you could buy like seasons or whatever on the Funimation service. And it turns out that it is not 100% like being able, you can't keep it forever basically. So the servers that Crunchyroll has is not capable of running all that stuff that Funimation had and offered. So they're kind of getting rid of that. No notice, no refund or anything like that. However, they did announce that there's going to be no announcements on price change, which finally, there was rumors that Crunchyroll was going to kind of increase their prices, but they're going to do something for Funimation legacy subscribers. They're working on some type of solution for that. We don't really exactly know what it is, but we do know that they're going to try to make things, I don't want to say it's going to be right for sure, but like better than the situation it was before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it is kind of fucked up that they don't get to keep what they bought.
Yeah.
But if there's a way they can provide that for them, maybe make it so that they can watch the specific episodes or whatever. Just like kind of unlock it for them, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
So the direct quotation is that it seems like they're going to do quote unquote compensate Funimation digital copy owners with, this is a quote, appropriate value. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't think it's going to be 1-to-1 whatever you paid you're getting.
Bro, it's about to be the fucking GameStop appropriate value, bro. you bring a whole console, okay, and you leave with like $2.
That's probably what it will be, something like that.
Yo, I swear to God, that's some grimy ass shit by GameStop. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is because you could sell it wherever. But I remember the first time, bro. Like I had a couple Wii games I wanted to give back, or like I think a whole Wii console, and motherfuckers were like, "Yo, $20," and I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a whole thing, bro. It's a meme at this point.
Yeah, let's get into the next one.
All right, so we got some gaming news here, bro. I was personally hyped about this. I feel like I was more hyped about anyone else. Pokemon Day was not too long ago. I believe it was on the 27th of February. Yeah, it was. So Pokemon had a couple announcements. First being they announced a new Pokemon Legends game called Z to A or ZA. We'll just call it ZA for this. That's coming to Switch in 2025. It's coming simultaneously to the entire world. We did have some rumors earlier that Nintendo Switch is coming out with a new Switch product. Again, this is just a rumor. So that being said, both of them coincide with the 2025 year line, the time frame. So we don't know if this is going to be a game on the new system or if it's not. And I'll talk about more details regarding this game. But real quick, bro. I know you don't really play the games as much, but is it hype news or not?
Bro, type. Obviously, like Pokemon, any type of Pokemon news is hype in terms of the games. I love the games, and I mean, I don't play them personally still, but when I did play the games, bro, crack, literal crack. Like, I just want to see like them kind of have like a 3D world, more open world type of game.
Have you played Legends of Arceus?
No, I haven't. I haven't played it at all.
Okay, so you might like this one because this is the sequel to Legends of Arceus.
So is it like a 3D like type of open world type of game?
So apparently it's going to take place in the Kalos region, which is the Pokemon X and Y region. It's going to take place entirely in one city, Lumio City, which is obviously from the Kalos region. And it's just going to be an open world game within that city, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's fire. Okay. That like you can do whatever you want, in an open world. I think they gotta show Power World up, bro. I think I think their throne is getting, not taken, but it's getting threatened because of Power World,
Realities, bro, for sure.
and they need to step up the game. And the only way to do that is by giving us, some type of RPG slash like open world game. And if that's what this is, it's hype. I get it.
Sure. I mean, personally, bro, I was waiting for like a remake of Johto or something like that. But I mean, this isn't too bad either. I never had the chance to play X and Y because I didn't have a 3DS. So I guess this is a way that I could kind of play it. But fuck it, bro. I don't care. Like any new Pokemon game is hype, bro. So I'm down with it.
Nah, hell yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get into the next piece of news. This one is another Pokemon news. So this time around, they are coming out with a trading card game. It's going to be on the iOS and Android, coming out in 2024. This is actually kind of interesting because they recently had a game not too long ago. They just shut down the services. But this time around, you can get this game. It's obviously coming out in 2024. And you can rip open packs. It looks like they're free digital packs. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you can play it with other people, but I do know that you can interact with people like trading and all that different type of stuff. But yeah, what are your thoughts? And I'll tell you some funny stories regarding this.
So my thoughts are these guys are smart as shit. Yeah.
Okay.
With this whole like trading cards online makes a tangible asset digital,
Okay.
which means there's no inventory for it, so they can just create scarcity as they please. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Without even having to create scarcity, like
Yeah. I
you know
mean,
how like a Pokemon card like is scarce because there was none created. Obviously, like this brings that to a whole nother level because it's all virtual
oh yeah,
inventory.
no operation costs. Like, I mean, compared to like what it would be, like very little. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And then also like it also forwards the people from like they could build a whole platform of a game on top of it, like the actual like game of playing Pokemon. They could bring that to online.
yeah,
Basically, this is how I see it. They already made their money through physical trading cards, right?
yeah,
And they know that shit is a success. Now they're redoing that whole thing, but making it digital. So we're going to get the whole like rare like trading rarity scarcity part of it. Then we're also gonna get the fighting dueling aspect of it, and like just everyday use of how people use Pokemon cards now. It's gonna be the same way, but just digital because everybody has a phone. But
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I when NFTs were a big thing, I was so down for like like Pokemon NFTs. Now that I know it's not really what I thought it was, I like this, and the fact that they're making it free, 2 packs per day is pretty dope.
See, that's the thing. That's what I'm scared of, right?
But
Free 2 packs per day.
addictingness, right? I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
like that shit is not gonna be free after the 2 packs, and
No, no,
people are
no.
gonna
It
start.
is. It is going to be free. 2 packs per day for free every day.
Yeah, but I'm saying
That
after those
will.
2 packs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean that obviously they're gonna make it like that, but it's gonna get to a point where it's so addicting. Like Pokemon
Yeah,
fans are so addicted to this shit that, bro, they gonna spend their own money, bro. But not only that,
that's what I'm saying. I think this is a way for them to spend their own money, and
motherfuckers are gonna go so crazy, bro. Like over digital cards. Like I don't know, man. This shit could
I
spin
think
out of control very easily. What was that? What were you saying?
yeah, I think it's gonna create the same like black market as how there is today for
Yeah.
like a black market for Pokemon cards. How some Pokemon cards can sell for like tons of money. I think they're just doing that in a digital version. The
Yeah.
Mew that only came out on this day for this limited time event is worth X amount. It's the same thing as Fortnite skins.
Mm.
It's the but they're just making a new like they're bringing a market that was originally like solid or like an actual card. They're just bringing it to a digital platform, which is just smart as hell for them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing this from a business like standpoint. It's just smart as shit, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
because realistically, we know that these two, the free packs, the 2 free packs, that's the old like that's gonna be the bare minimum to even like play. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
this is how they bait you. This is like the drug,
yeah,
like the small sample of the drug, or like the secondhand smoke to get you addicted. Like,
exactly. They give you the free trial with the two thing, the two packs. That's the free trial, and then everything after that is profit for them.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's coming out this year, so I don't know if this will be the next big thing or if this is just something like Pokemon Sleep, which was very short lived. But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss, honestly.
For sure. All right, so we just have some anime news regarding some films that just recently came out. So Haikyuu, The Decisive Battle at the Garbage Dump. It is currently at number one at the Japanese box office. It just premiered not too long ago, February 16th, but it's going crazy right now. It kind of outperformed Demon Slayer, which we can argue if this is a movie or not. It's just a theatrical release where it's the last episode of last season and the first episode of the upcoming season combined. So that is number three after 4 weeks. Then we got Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom. That is number four now after being number two. And then we have the live action film of Golden Kamuy, which is actually kind of fire. That dropped from fourth to sixth. It's been out for 6 weeks, so this that's what's gonna happen. And then Spy Family, which is from number 7 to 10. So it moved down quite a bit, but this movie dropped in December, so it's been a long time coming. That it's still kind of impressive for this movie to still be in the top 10. But yeah, I mean, a lot of anime movies have been coming out recently, and I just figured, we gotta start talking about a couple of them. You know what I mean?
Nah, hell yeah. I don't know if we could consider Demon Slayer one, but realistically, um, this is a good sign that movies come out very frequently. It's in some cases it's a money grab, but then also some cases it just brings the anime community together. I think Haikyuu, like I would love to watch it. I just never watched the series. Okay, I gotta start Haikyuu and then watch this movie.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Like it brings the communities together
Oh yeah,
per se.
for sure.
The-
I think that one thing that we can attest to is if they're busting out pause, if they're putting out this many movies at once, that means that the anime industry is moving forward. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna get movies if something is moving backwards. So the fact that we're getting so much means that we're in a booming industry.
Exactly. I think it's a really good sign, and obviously some of these are money grabs, and some of these are just straight movies for us to enjoy. But generally, it's a good way for the anime community to just grow and become stronger.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that wraps it up for this week's episode for the news podcast. But yeah, you're right. Take us out.
All right, thank you guys for listening. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, DropClick, as well. Link will be in the description. But other than that, you know, join our Discord. Link will be in the description. We have a lot of fun conversations, not just on the news, but other cool stuff. I post the news there firstly, then on Instagram. So, Discord people get it seconds before, or I'd say minutes before everyone else does. Y'all know I'm quick with it like that. But thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.